Hi guys, it is me again. Yes, I have been getting videos out here lately pretty frequently. Don't know why. Well, just just go with it. Just go with it because it's usually just once a week. Mainly the reason why I'm doing another video so soon after the other is just because I'm going to be away the end of this week when I normally would put a video out, and I'm going to be visiting my mom in Cincinnati. I'm going to spend probably about 3 days with her. So, I'm going to be busy doing that. So we're doing the video now. And then hopefully, we'll get one or two more videos out next week. But what we're doing today is the second level of my Curiosity and Oddities cabinet. And I forgot to ask you in the last video, but if you could let me know what your favorite pieces from my collection. The last video, I think it's the boudoir candles is what I call them, but they're actually brothel candles. That's my favorite piece. So if you can let me know what yours is, that would be awesome. And if you are new here, we like all things weird and wonderful. So if that is your forte, that's what you like, then please subscribe and join the family. So without further ado, guys, we are going to... I love my guy here. Isn't he fabulous? He's so fabulous. But we're going to go over to the Curiosity cabinet and we are going to do a clean out. So here we go, guys. Okay, are we ready? Because I'm not. Lord, I always dread this. I dread this. Because I got to take everything out. And I got everything just where I want it. You know? What? It looks like chaos, but it's controlled chaos. Yeah, it's my kind of controlled chaos. Yeah, so we're just going to dive right in. There's no other way of doing it. Yeah, once I get everything out, then I'm just gonna clean the wood and polish the window, and just wipe everything off and then put it back in. And I've already taken my pictures, so I know where to put everything back. This piece right here, we've already seen. He was part of the clownies that I showed you, Clownies collection, my little celluloid clown. So we'll put him off to the side. Okay, this right here is just a little chipboard. It says Collector of Curiosities, and I just laid it there because that's what I be. We have a scalpel. I don't think I would use this sucker. I honestly don't know if you can remove this. I think this is a, you know, a solid piece. It's a one-piece deal. It's not one of the ones where you could, you know, switch off and put a new blade on. So this one is a little questionable. You know, if you would use it, possibly, well, let's not say possibly. Let's say 100% sure you would get an infection. But I love medical oddities. Okay, I had to take a pause there for a second. Sorry. This is a better level because I'm sitting in the chair now. I had to kick my dude out of the chair because I was kind of hunkered over because the level that this is at, and I thought the filming would be craptastic. So here we are. again. This is a porcelain. This was like a hotel number that would have been on the door. And it's porcelain, and it's 13 because 13 is supposed to be this unlucky number, which I don't know. Maybe this is my curse right here, but I don't think 13 is unlucky. So I got a 13 just to prove a point, which I'm failing at. I'm failing at tremendously here lately. So, yeah, 13. This fantastic piece right here. It just says ortho on the side, which is orthopedic. I'm not exactly sure why that would have anything to do with this pregnant model. But her baby's missing. There's no baby. Baby's all gone. Somebody stole the baby. And there was a few other organs. Oh, sorry, chick. There was a few there was a few other organs, I think, that were, you know, loose in there. Yeah, they're no longer present, but I thought she was cool nonetheless. I'd been wanting this. I'd seen it only once before in the last few years. And when I rolled up on this at the flea market, I had to have her, even though she was missing her baby. So, yeah. And you know, her face reminds me of... Well, let's get your boobs back where they're supposed to be, girl. She reminds me of Annie. Resuscitation Annie, her face. Doesn't she? She does to me. But she's cool. Then, even though she's missing parts. We have another antique German baby. I just love these. I don't know why. Missing the hair. And so I just put a little a little flower sprout in her head. But there's just, see, it says Germany on the back, and it's got a number. I don't know if you can read that or not. She's in you know, kind of crappy condition, but I think she's fabulous. Okay, and we have this coffin plaque, Our Darling. Don't know if this is the case or not, but most of the time when you see Our Darling, it symbolizes probably a child that's been lost. This is an antique, so more than likely, probably turn of the century. And a lot of time these plaques were, when, you know, they had the open casket for people for viewing, it would have just been kind of placed somewhere in the casket just for viewing purposes, and I'm assuming that these would have just been a keepsake for the family. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. So I got this, and I want one that says at rest. Haven't been able to grab one of those yet. I have seen some, but problem with those is I like them where they're kind of fancy schmancy, you know, all blinged up. And I haven't been able to find any that are quite as ornate as I'd like them. So, hence the reason why I don't have another. And this is itty bitty little plastic stand that I have it on. You can get a handful of these on, I think maybe Amazon or eBay or something like that. These are excellent little things for when you have oddities and curiosities cabinet. These little plastic easels to hold up, you know, medicine tins and all kinds of stuff. Okay, we have another set of rockers. These are just a lot smaller. And this is a medical tin. I don't know if it would probably have been, it says Materia Medica specimen. It's numbered and everything. It's from Park Davis Company in Detroit, Michigan. And it still has whatever contents are supposed to be for number 274. But I'm honestly unsure if these were, you know, because there was probably a huge amount of these with different materials that they would have used maybe to make medicines, is what I'm assuming. So this is one of many. I don't have the many, I just have the one, but it's cool. I like it because of the fact it's got this magnifying piece where you can actually see the inside. So I don't display it like this, I display it on its side like that. And we have another doll. Another doll. Yeah. Her hair is kind of there. You can see the hole in her head. So she's balding, but she still has that same beautiful German face. Look at the eyes. I just think they did such a wonderful job. So another antique German porcelain doll that I had to have. Well, I'm getting a collection going up here on the top. This guy right here, I just thought he was cool because, you know, say ah at the doctor's office. He's got his mouth wide open. I didn't know what he was at the time that I purchased him. He's made of wood, and it says St. Anton Arlo. I honestly don't know if that's what that says, but it might have been like a souvenir type thing. It is a toothpick holder as far as I'm aware of the research that I've done on it. But he's just a cool little guy, and that's why he's here, because he's different. Then we have the plaster dental mold right here. Whose teeth are you? Let's see. This is from 93. Well, girl, you have some pretty chompers. Some nice teeths. Okay. Everybody's got to have a plaster dental mold, don't they? That's like a, you know, a given. This here says cake, which actually would have been tobacco. What in the heck do I have in here? Oh, I got all kinds of stuff in here, guys. I didn't even know I had in here. You know how that is. What do we have? Oh, okay. We have a head x-ray. It's a slide. And we have some brooches or something of that. No. I think this clipped on a shoe. This was clipped on a shoe. It's an antique. It's missing a stone. Don't know what this is, but it's pretty. It's flexible also, so I would imagine it was probably part of, you know, some part of a wardrobe, you know, was attached to a wardrobe, hat, anything like that. That would have, you know, went as to accentuate their outfit. This is velvet. We got all kinds of oddities in here, guys. I need to go through this again. This is a pin also. This more than likely had a ribbon or something attached to it. Military forces. What do we have here? We have an old button. Election button. Now, looks like we have some more slides in here. What do we have? Don't know. I surprised myself. Oh, and we have a little itty bitty picture. What is this? Oh, this says we loved with a love that was more than love. Oh, it's a heart. See? This is Vincent Price in a little photo frame. Isn't that cute? See, I get stuff and I forget. So this is what's in the tin here. I thought it felt kind of heavy. Oh, and of course we have eyeballs. We have eyeballs. Well, I figured out what those were. I shined them up to the light. I don't know how well you're going to see it or not, but here, let's get over here. Look at that. That's teeth. That's somebody's mouth and teeth. It looks like they're using that mouth gag to have their mouth open. Look at them teeth. Ew. I've got a whole packet of these. I need to put these in the shop for sale. Aren't they? They're creepy, guys. I didn't even know I had them. I remember them now. I apologize, guys. This is going to be a long one. So you might want to split this up into two views. This is just another little pennant. It says Indiana. I liked it because it's a little bitty one, and I'm in Indiana. So there you go. We have a lot of medicines. This is awesome. It does have a breakage at the top, the mouthpiece, but it says, oh, here. Pretty sure it's Elixer of Opium. Yes, Elixer of Opium. Dr. McMahon's. So this is really old. But yeah, it cleaned up really nicely. I found, I don't know, about 3 or 4 of these at the flea market. And got them at a really good price. And sold all of them and kept one for myself. But Effordent tablets, they do the trick, man. They clean up these old glass bottles, like, make them sparkly. So, I got that. And then I have this old iodine container. I just thought it was cool. It's got the cardboard container and the glass vial. It does still have some iodine in it. And the top here, screw cap, I can't remember what that's called. Well, it's either plastic or it's Bakelite. It's one of the two. I'm not sure, but I just thought it was cool because of that. Skull and crossbones. It says poison. We have this as an antique. It has never been used. It's still got the stopper and everything. It's in pristine condition. It did come with the box, but the box is in crappy condition. And my phone is just being a turd and not focusing. It says Dr. King's pills, and generally it's for like constipation. You find a lot of the constipation. People must have been jacked up on opium years ago and had lots and lots of constipation, because there was a heck of a lot of constipation medication that I see all the time for sale. So, bunch of druggies, man. But yeah, it's embossed on the back too. You're not going to be able to notice this, but these remind me of candy. That's what it looks like. It's candy. Okay, more candy. Another vial with a stopper. This is Dr. Ross. And what is this for? Probably constipation again. Oh, I don't know. I can't read it from here, and my phone refuses to focus at a closer range here so I can actually read it, but maybe you can read it. Then we have another. I probably should sell one of these. Another iodine, I think. It's got the skull and crossbones glass, completely empty, and this was also a tincture of iodine. Poison. And we have these drip by drop. They're for anesthetic. I have yet to get the mask. Yeah, because I would like to have the mask. But they're kind of expensive, and I haven't gotten one yet. I want a specific type of mask, of course. You know how that is. I just got the 2 different sizes. I've sold quite a few of these. They don't usually hang around the shop too long. But, yeah, I got these. So they're for anesthetic. Why can't I say that word? But, yeah, drip by drop. That's what you would look up if you were interested in purchasing one. I'm pretty sure it was chloroform. Chloroform, I think. Then we have worm syrup. Just because, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of odd. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of, well, no, it's still liquidy. But yeah, another one of these, either plastic or Bakelite screw tops, but it's an amber color bottle. Worm syrup, effective and pleasant to take. Yeah. Dr. Pierre's Laboratories. I don't know how many people got worms back then, but looks like somebody did, because there's some of it gone. I just thought it was cool. Just for the plain fact of what great condition it's in. The label's in great condition. On top of the fact that it's worm syrup. You know, generally these days when you think about getting a worm medication, it's for your dog or cat, not for yourself. This right here is a slice of a human brain. This was from a medical specimen that was either at a college or something like that for education, that they were going to dispose of. And so I have a piece of it, a piece of the brain. Then, this is another one of those things. This is a human vertebrae. It's a cervical vertebrae. It is another situation where it was educational. It was a complete skeleton that they would have had at a college or something like that for educational purposes, of course, for people that's learning, you know, to become a physician, a doctor. And, you know, the skeleton eventually, from, you know, being utilized over the years, gets in such poor shape that, you know, they have to get a new one. And they'll usually part off the pieces or sell it, and then they will part off the pieces. So that is how I got this human vertebrae. Okay, we're getting somewhere, guys. This is just more medicines. This is oil of anise oil. And then we have, I think this is lycopene. Yes. You okay, Dix? Hack up along there. Yeah, just like the bottle. Still has some pills in it. And we have some more catgut, which is a suture material. It's just in a smaller glass vial. And we have these, which are adrenaline tablets. 20 adrenaline tablets. They are in this glass vial with this little cork stopper on top. Isn't that neat? And this would have just been, you know, a dosage, you know, for liquid medicines. You can see the different rings inside of there as to, you know, how much to take. And it's glass, and you would have just spooned it in. It says on the side here, I don't know. It says tablespoon, dessert, and teaspoon. I don't know why it says that, but I can't read the underneath of this. But anyways, that's what it is. It says medicine on the bottom. Can't read the rest of it. Don't know if you can or not. But it's an awesome piece. It's just a medical piece. We have these antique apothecary jars, potassium permanganate. Pretty much full with the ground glass stopper. This has a bubble top, which I like these type. And then we have another one with a bubble top. This one's empty. What attracted me to this one is it is on a pedestal. So I like that. We have this opium jar right here. It's just a glass jar. And this guy right here, he's just one of those old dolls. Honestly, I don't know. He's probably celluloid. He's got his little top hat. And he's wearing a tuxedo with tails and his striped pants. He's all done up. He's ready to go out, party. This guy right here, I have some of these in the shop too. These are awesome. They're just weird. They used to reuse these. You know, everything now is disposable. But they used to reuse these. This went on the mannequin, basically. And it could be washed. It's, I don't know what it's made of. It's kind of rubbery. But yeah, you would have used this to learn CPR, and it would have fit over the face. And you could have used it, you know, blown in the mouth, the nose, and it would have, you know, went through the holes in the back. I'm assuming the tube would have attached to here on the CPR dummy. But yeah, that's what these are, CPR masks. But they're just weird. They're just weird. And then we have old optometrist glasses. These are cool. They just look like some kind of weird device. I don't know why I like them. I just do. You know, no explanation. I just think they're cool. And we have an old mortar and pedestal. Yeah. This is a big one. And I just liked it, of course, for the plain fact that this one is just so ornate. So that's why I have it, but this sucker's heavy. Okay, this is becoming a long video. Okay, this says William Shakespeare. It's just a small leather-bound book. I just love tiny books. I don't know why, I just do. But I found this little guy all by its lonesome. I'm pretty sure I found him again at a flea market, something like that, and I grabbed it. It is Macbeth. There we go. We have boric acid. It's an antique tin or vintage tin, more than likely vintage tin. And we have more Apothecary. We have the toilet water. We have witch hazel. We have camphor. And we have tincture of belladonna. And then we have this cup here, which would have been for bloodletting. I don't have a flame. I had quite a few flames, and I never kept one. Stupid, I know. I sold all of them in my shop. But this would have been wherever you got poked. You would have, I guess, cupped it. It would have helped, I guess, pull the blood out. But yeah, bloodletting, they used to, that was the cure-all for everything. Let's go to the barber, get our teeth pulled, have our hair did, and get blood. I can't remember which president it was, but there is one president that actually had too much blood taken, bloodletting. He ended up having complications and died. So, yeah. Anyways. And this is an eye wash cup. It is milk glass eye wash cup. And we have a little baby. It's just a little fetus. I don't know, it's squishy. It's a little squishy fetus. And he lives in the eye wash cup. And we have this anatomy model right here. It's a smaller model. That's why I liked it, because it fits nicely inside my cabinet. And then we have this, which is, oh Lord. Okay, let's not do that again. A doctor would have used this for a medical exam. Basically, they put this over one eye, and they would have looked through the hole in the center of this mirror at your eyes or whatever else, and this would have, you know, given them more light to see what they're wanting to see. Nowadays, these are pretty much obsolete. They use these, you know, the headlights, you know, that go on their head, or a pin light, or something like that if they need to, instead of this contraption. But yeah. And let's see. We have a toe tag. Everybody needs a toe tag. This is awesome. I love this piece. It's never been used. This was back in the day when a train was really a big deal, transportation-wise. This would have been an envelope that would have been placed on a casket, coffin, and it would have been placed at the head. Please handle carefully, transit permit enclosed for, and it puts the remains of destination via person in charge and receiving mortician. Isn't that awesome? I found this at an old funeral home. They only had one, and I snagged it. So this would have went, you know, on the coffin, on the train. And then I have an old prescription. This one, the reason why I kept this one, I've sold a lot of prescriptions. I just liked how ornate this was. Plus, it does have certain things in the prescription itself, like opium and that. That's the reason why I got it. And I have that displayed in there. We have another German doll. And we have Porter's Pain King salve. It's just an old tin. And we have a jar here with snake skin in it. Snake skin. And, oh, let's get in here. This is a broken foot off of a doll. It's not even been, like, it's painted or anything like that, or treated. It's just kind of like a raw piece. But it's a foot. And it goes with my medical, I guess. I don't know. That's why I have it in here. It's just a foot. A foot. Okay. reaching in here. Let's see what we have here. This says rosebud regulators, 25 cents for constipation and liver trouble. Huh. But it says Rosebud Perfume Company. I don't know, everybody must have got in on the medicine game. But they had pretty packaging here. Oh, what else do we have here? We have, whoops, there that went. Spartan Pure Aspirin Tablet, 15 cents a pack, 25, 5 green tablets. Southern Chemical Company. Okay, and then we have to get more in here. We have a more mystery x-rays. What do we have? We have teeths. These are teethers. More teethers. Some teeth. And then, what do I have in here? Hypodermic needles. Now, those look janky, don't they? Let's stick that one in. That's got some rust on it. That's crazy. But yeah, okay. Then we have a microscope and a few slides. What do we have slides of? A housefly wing. And what in the world are you? What does that say? Some kind of tissue. Some kind of tissue. And then this picture right here is, I just think it's fascinating. If you look at the bottom left there, here, let's try to focus a little bit more. Bottom left, he looks like he might have been in the Civil War, possibly. He's sustained a pretty horrific war injury, and they use these prosthetics to help these people live a normal life, be able to go out of their house and still, you know, go about their daily lives and not have to be gawked at. So they have this piece right here, which has his glasses and a partial face prosthetic. And if you look to the bottom right, you can see he's wearing it. And you can see, well, it doesn't have the glasses on it, but he is wearing the prosthetic. But if you can look to the left, you can see there's a huge difference in his appearance so that he could actually, you know, function as a normal part of society, because you know how we are. People are horrible. They always gawk at people that are different. Then we have an Oddfellows ribbon. It says member on it, and I loved it because, of course, it's got the eye on it, the all-seeing eye. So I had to have that. And I think that's it, guys. So we have another level left down here. All these treasures. And we'll do that next on my next clean out. So now I have the task of polishing everything up and putting it all back in. Yay! So everybody, stay weird, stay wonderful, and thanks for being here so much. I wouldn't be here without you. Till next time, see you later, guys.